Hello, this is Ambassador Emmanuel Mwamba. Reflection on the road to 2026. He says, "Family, let us discuss my prospects, opportunities, and threats. The soil nourishes the plant, but the flowers makes the headlines and take the glory. That is the story of my life. I've been one that knows what I carry and what I grow, and like the soil, I'm happy when others take the glory later." When I returned from the tour of duty in December 2021 after being in diplomatic service for 8 years, I decided to join politics. I had the opportunity to join any other party or form my own. But I chose to join efforts with progressive forces trying to rebrand, renew, and cause a rebirth of the Patriotic Front, a party that had just faced a humiliating electoral defeat in the August 2021 elections. I decided to run for the party president and hoped to eventually challenge President Hakainde Hichilema in 2026. I was but an ordinary member in the Patriotic Front. But before long, the leadership recognized my work to help rebrand the party. I was appointed member of the Central Committee and made official spokesperson as chairperson of Information and Publicity. But before long, I faced arrests, torture, malicious and humiliating campaigns against my person and character, and suffered perpetual harassments and intimidations against my life and that of my family. Opportunities. I looked back at my journey as a banker, administrator, diplomat, and leader. I have had a flourishing career. I was official spokesperson of the second president, Dr. Frederick Chiluba, for 10 years, and during this period, held a position equivalent to Deputy Permanent Secretary during the period. I was privileged to serve as Permanent Secretary in Northern, Eastern, Western Provinces and Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Services. I served as Zambia's High Commissioner and Head of Mission to South Africa with extra accreditation to the Kingdom of Lesotho and Madagascar. I served as Zambia's Ambassador to the Federal Republic of Ethiopia, with extra accreditation to Somalia, Sudan, and Djibouti. Permanent Representative to the African Union, AU. Permanent Representative to the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, ECA. In December 2024, the threats against my life were so high that if I stayed a day later, I would probably be a dead hero. This was besides the confirmed leaked plans that there was great malicious effort that I should not receive justice in the 3 cases I was facing in the courts of law: alleged case of sedition, case of alleged assaulting a police officer, and a misdemeanor of allegedly causing misconduct at a police station. I didn't fear going to prison over these false and trumped-up charges against me, but it were the serious threats against my life that worried me. I was privileged to travel to the United Kingdom and the United States for international work between December 2024 and February 2025. In my reflection during this period away from home, I used the opportunity to assess the threats against me and my life. These remain present and remain as high as they were when I left. Traveling back. So now with the 2026 general election approaching and a primary election in my party which I enlisted in 2023 due, I'm thinking of returning home. But upon arrival, it is clear that I face arrests, being jailed without hope for police bond or bail, and I must mention that the threats against my life have never gone away. What should I do? Please drop comments in the comment section below. Let's discuss. Thinking.